Jai Shri Ram. I asked ChatGPT, why do essentially normal and intelligent people develop seemingly incurable dysfunctionalities and become insufferably toxic? This is a rich, gnarly question like asking why a garden that seems well tended sprouts thorns among the roses. Let us unpack it carefully. I love these conversations. Even normal, intelligent people can become toxic or develop deep dysfunctions due to a mix of psychological, social, and sometimes existential factors. Unresolved trauma or hidden wounds, okay? Cognitive blind spots, yes. Personality amplification under stress, oh. Guna drift under stress. Attachment wounds, that's true. Entitlement, sense of entitlement. Feeling like a VIP. Narcissism, malignant narcissism. Hubris or narcissistic drift, correct. Moral and ethical fatigue. Moral fatigue, true, true, true. Hmm? Cultural and systemic enablers, correct. Codependency, when we begin to tolerate this behavior we will get more of it. Let's see how it concludes. The scary part is that these traits can feel incurable because they are layered, self reinforcing, and often unconscious. I doubt, because they look like normal people. I can't name the people, my close relatives, people with whom I grew up, seemingly normal people. I mean, successful if you consider the amount of money they have earned and all that. But incurably cynical, insufferably toxic. I just can't stand them. Okay? They are layered, self reinforcing, and often unconscious. Healing usually requires confronting deep self deception. Oh, that's totally out of question. They will not tolerate even the slightest questioning, and they will launch a barrage of sarcastic jabs, insults, taunts, barbs. My God. And microaggressions, micro assaults, micro insults, and micro invalidations. It goes on. Feeling long suppressed emotions and sustained moral and psychological effort, things most people avoid or are terrified to attempt, correct. Healing requires confronting deep self deception, confronting all those suppressed emotions, and sustained moral and psychological effort is required. They won't do that. A way to frame it spiritually, even brilliance doesn't guarantee alignment with dharma or harmony. Left unchecked, well, I will proceed now. The shots is over. Left unchecked, ego, unprocessed pain, and fear can twist intelligence into cruelty, cunning, or insufferable pride. Oh, if you want, I can map a kind of taxonomy of hidden dysfunctions. Yeah, we'll come to that later. For seemingly normal people. So we can see why they become insufferably toxic in everyday life. It's eye opening and almost surgical in precision. Yeah, I'll come to that. First, I'm going to read this out in detail for every one of us who seems to be undergoing this amazing experience of having to deal with such personalities. हर अनुभव को वरदान मानता हूँ मैं तो, ये रामलीला है. I strongly have the conviction that हर अनुभव वरदान है. Every experience is a blessing. We have to learn. We cannot lose our mental balance. I refuse to become a cynic. I will keep laughing at the world. But sometimes it hurts too. But it's all right. We'll not let it hurt for too long. Okay, let's see. Unresolved trauma or hidden wounds. Like this sounds like Sigmund Freud. Hmm? I find people are blabbering continuous chatterboxes. You know, Vidura in Viduraniti said, Amaidhunam Strinam Jara. Women, of course, I do not know to what extent we can support women, Vidura's contention with regards to women alone. He said, without sex, women age faster. I leave it to you. You think about this. Amaidhunam Strinam Jara. Sigmund Freud said, women become continuously talkative and hysterical when they are left without any sexual satisfaction. Uh, that is Sigmund Freud for you. When the libido is all locked up and there is no release. Ah, now there is some truth in it. I don't dismiss Sigmund Freud totally. Let's see. Unresolved trauma or hidden wounds. Intelligence or normality doesn't immunize someone against life's blows. Early neglect, betrayal, or even subtle chronic invalidation can fester silently. So well said. Amazing. Over time, these old ghosts manifest as defensiveness, aggression, or manipulative behaviors, unresolved trauma, or hidden wounds. Right? So true. I can't name the people whom I'm dealing with. Now I'm no longer dealing, I just excise them. I have excised them like tumors. You know, if you know there is a tumor, what is the best thing to do? Excise them, take them out. Nothing to do with them. Totally insulate yourself, whoever it might be. It could be your parents, it could be your siblings, it could be your close friends, your work group, your neighbors, whosoever. Just excise them. These toxic people are not worth it. Nothing is worth my peace of mind. Cognitive blind spots. Being smart can sometimes amplify dysfunction. Yeah, blind spot. Johari window. Please look up Johari window. You will learn a lot about yourself. Hmm? The arena, the blind spot, hidden spot, and a totally undiscovered area. Johari window. The more cognitively agile someone is, the better they are at rationalizing, compartmentalizing, or hiding their own flaws, making them blind to the toxicity they radiate. Wow, well said. So very well said. I hope I'm not radiating any toxicity. I don't think so. Hmm? In fact, I'm very glad to tell you, I seem to be radiating a lot of sattvikata, sattvikata. Uh, though it might sound odd if I tell you, of late I've noticed many people spontaneously touch my feet, take my blessing. Uh, I close my eyes and say Krishne Matirastu. Krishne Matirastu. That is the blessing I have chosen. I close my eyes so that I don't get the ahankar, don't become egoistic. And they are seeing some divinity in me, good for them. And Krishne Matirastu are the words uttered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which actually means may Krishna lodge himself in your mati, in your buddhi, in your antahkarana, chitta, manas, buddhi, and ahankara. If Krishna is firmly seated there, he will guide you with his wisdom. And then you will definitely achieve all the purusharthas, dharmartha, kama, moksha, and the panchama purushartha is bhakti. So may Krishna guide you all the time, and may you open up a hotline, awaken Krishna within you. So that is what the blessing means actually. Krishna Matirastu. Huh? So I don't think I'm radiating any toxicity, but I can sense toxicity when people radiate it. Personality amplification under stress. Stress and pressure magnify latent tendencies, correct. Someone normally even tempered might become controlling, dismissive, self centered under chronic stress or existential insecurity. Oh, so true, yaar. Attachment wounds, correct. The whole problem is attachment. Attachment is the disease, detachment is the cure. Please write it down. Attachment is the disease, detachment is the cure. We own nothing here. Your own body, our own body is our possession given to us. In fact, we earned it because of our prarabdha. It will be there as long as it is destined to be there. So hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Huh? Our the task in life is to embrace Krishna, shake hands with Krishna, dance with Krishna. Sahasrari Mahapadme Krishnena Saha Modate. Okay. Dysfunction often roots. Okay. Next, attachment wounds. Dysfunction often roots in early relational patterns. An insecure or disorganized attachment can later morph into behaviors like excessive neediness, control, or emotional volatility. Codependency. I see codependence everywhere. Do you know codependency? Codependency. Suppose there's an alcoholic. The mother or father or parents or brothers can become codependents. Instead of giving him a sound spanking, get him to kick the habit, and if required, use tough methods. They start pampering him, defending, and this is codependency. They are actually enabling that disgusting addictive behavior. Attachment wounds can be of many types, and codependency is one very important one. Okay, insecure or disorganized attachment can later morph into behaviors like excessive neediness, control, or emotional volatility. Entitlement, hubris is excessive pride, arrogant pride, narcissistic drift, life success, intelligence, or social reinforcement can create a distorted sense of self-worth. Okay, where empathy erodes under the weight of self-centered reasoning. No empathy. Forget being an empath. They become callous. Callous. Uh, Moral or ethical fatigue. If someone consistently prioritizes selfishness, personal gain, social status, snobbery, or avoidance of discomfort over empathy and integrity, total lack of integrity. Toxic patterns ossify over time. Correct. Toxic patterns ossify, get indurated, indurated, hardened. It becomes like a carapace, a shell, a hardened shell. Toxic patterns ossify over time. They essentially forget how to human. Well said. They essentially forget how to human. Uh, they forget how to be human. Cultural and systemic enablers. Here, I think, Christianity, Islam, and communism, the Tripurasuras, these three cults can only produce monsters. But within our Hindu society, I find so many such people. That is what intrigues me. If you are a Hindu, you should be studying and living the Gita. When you don't do that, you will become just like the members of these cults. Now, some people ask me, don't you think there are some good people among those three too? I say yes. But you know what? These good people are good for some reasons like this. Either they have not read their unholy books which are full of lechery, butchery, and treachery, or they are pretending. In fact, they are told to pretend. Taqiyya and kitman are concepts in Islam and even in Christianity. They are told to lie and convert because that way they will be saving a soul. So, all crimes, inquisitions, crusades, all kinds of horrible, horrendous crimes have been committed by Christianity. Abrahamic cults are known for that. If you look at their books, you will be shocked. I am appalled. Even so-called wise people, including Sarvepalli Radhakrishna, uh, who is a distant relative of mine, who who actually happens to be a grandfather of mine, Sarvepalli Radhakrishna, Teacher's Day. In his books, in every page he quotes the Bible, and of course he quotes Islam less, but Bible, left, right, and center. I doubt if that man had really read these books. And all those scholars from Ramakrishna Math and many people, I have read more than 150 commentaries on Bhagavad Gita, and only Gita Press commentators and very few others do not mention Bible or Islam when they write commentaries on Gita. The others, for some strange reason, have been bitten by that, bug of Sarva Dharma Vada Pav, which is pure rubbish. There's nothing like compassion there. There's nothing. If you read Dr. Ambedkar's writings on Islam, then probably you will have an eye opener if you believe in what Ambedkar ji said, right? These are predatory, extremely criminal cults, right? So if you read those books, you will understand. And if Hindus are becoming like that, perhaps we are becoming like that because when we see these fellows getting away with murder, we think perfectly all right, we too can do that. Veda doesn't support meat eating. No meat eating, no animal sacrifice. But Hindus are eating left, right, and center. They are eating even halal meat now, and behaving like career criminals, totally hardened, and they will try to pretend and pass off as if they are very educated, mature, and sophisticated. They are sitting on temple boards. What do you call that? Cultural and systemic enablers. Dysfunction is often reinforced. Workplaces, families, social groups that reward manipulation, drama, or aggression train people to double down on toxicity. Mhm. Well, I don't know if you liked this small rant. What do you call this? A diatribe, a tirade, a harangue, a philippic, a screed. Well, fortunately, because I was a GRE verbal teacher and I still am. So I've acquired a huge vocabulary which I think is very useful for me to deliver talks like this. Someday the world will definitely listen to me. I can transform this whole world and Hinduize the whole of humanity. My agenda is to saffronize the entire world because my conviction is it is only Hinduism that can spiritualize mankind. Jai Shri Ram.